Well, hello everybody, it's Kat, and if you are watching this video at this point, you're watching a recorded live. This is strictly a chat. If you want to join us, I welcome you. If you're not interested in live chats, then we do a daily recording every day that is live. In the beginning, I chat for about 3 minutes, and then we get into the meat of the routines and the zones. So if you want to join us then, that's great. Go ahead and subscribe and hit your notification button, and you can join us every day. All right, so here we go. Connie Miller. Hi, Connie. How are you? Good to have you. Tracy Allen. Hello. Tracy, I have to tell you something in a minute. Rachel Pugh. Hey. Cinderly Hahn is here. It's pitch black in this room because it's raining outside. I know it looks light outside, but it's not. Yasmin Sierra is here. Hi, Yasmin. Lisa Iao. Karen is here. Hi, Karen. Hope. Hello, Hope. So, who is that? Kat. Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Ruth Ann is here. Oh, you know what the problem is? It's these glasses. No, I have on my glasses. I have on my blue glasses. I can't see well. I don't know why. Margaret Rose is here. Jackie Longnecker. Randy Cahodas. Ruth Ann Morris. Hello, everyone. Patty Taylor. Ellie Kay. Amy West. Hey, hey. Look at Mr. B is so sweet. Look what he bought me. Yeah, he's very nice. Okay. Tracy Allen. I had you on a list of people to invite to a homeschooling Zoom class, which I totally forgot about. So I just called the girl who was going to do the homeschooling for us, and we're going to do it next Friday. So I'll reach out to all of you. If you're listening to this now, we'll do it next Friday. Yes, it happens to me too. Jamie McDonald, hello. Connie Miller, Kat, your Patreon today was fabulous. I wrote a long comment because it should be seen by all. Thank you very much, Connie. Amy said, hey. I already said hey to you, didn't I, Amy? Tracy said, awesome, thank you. Not awesome. Not awesome. I was actually mentoring at this afternoon at 4 o'clock, a new person, a person I've seen once before. And I was telling her about the homeschool thing because she homeschools. And I said, oh, I've got this homeschooling thing coming up. And then I said, oh no, it was today at 2. I totally forgot. Totally sick that I did that. I don't do that very often, but I did it. Anyway, there you go. You love me. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. It's good to be loved. Hey, Shelly Lily. Oh, guess what we're going to do tonight? It'll be fun. I got to learn a new song, though. We're going to go do karaoke on Kat and Mr. B. Yes, we are. All right, I think, at least that's what I understand is happening for Mr. B. There's 27 on here right now. If you can, please give us a thumbs up. That makes a big difference. Hello to Mr. B. Did you see Mr. B on here yet? I haven't seen him on here yet. Did I miss him? I don't know why he's not on here. Better jump on soon. Maybe I should go tell him. Maybe he doesn't know I'm live and he didn't get the notification. Hi, Karen Prather. LK loves the singing. That'd be fun. Let me go tell him. It doesn't look like he's here. Very unprofessional. As I hit everything with my feet. I'll be right back. What is the homeschooling session that happens next Friday? You have to be one of my mentees to be able to go. Are you one of my mentees? I don't think so. Melissa? I don't think so. But that's what, if you're a mentee, you get all kind of privileges. Hold on. I know you didn't. Okay. Did you miss me? I'm back. Sorry about that. So anyway, it's mainly for Patreons. However, I do have 1 or 2 mentees that aren't patron. No, I think everybody who is a patron. So mentees are patrons always because you're doing it through Patreon. So there you go. Anyway, so join Patreon and then and let me mentor you, and then we can put you in these things. All right, let's see. Shelley, you love the windows, the corner. I just pulled this over here, when I'm doing my other things, I have to have my desk because I have other things I have to go do. But if I'm just having a chat, I can pull it over here and talk to you. Oh no, you don't even know, Shelley, because I don't mentor you anymore. But when I'm mentoring people, my desk is down here in front of me. I moved it into this room. Hello, Juanita from Tejas. Gail Buster is here. Connie said, yes, I'm 3 hours different, so I'll probably watch while making dinner. I did a couple of weeks ago and burned dinner. Oh no, don't blame me. I'll do better tonight. All right. Keep him straight, Kat. There he is. He's on. He didn't get notified. Isn't that crazy? You're not a mentee. Melissa, I think I knew you were a patron. But if you decide you want to be mentored and then you need some help with homeschooling, I have a person for you. And actually, I'm thinking that she's going to start mentoring herself. So if you're interested, even if you're not one of my mentees, you can be mentored by her as a homeschooling mother. So she's got 12 kids, and she has 7 of them have dyslexia, and have had. She's already raised a bunch of them. She's got an infant, and her kids go from infant to 25. She's done such a great job. I just love her so much. Her name is Kara, and she's wonderful. So we haven't rolled that out yet. I'm going to help her get started, but we're going to start soon. So it's going to be cool. There's the Patreon link. So if you haven't joined Patreon, there's the link for you. Link for karaoke. Mr. B will put it up. It's Kat and Mr. B. That's what it's called. Kat and Mr. B on YouTube. Why is that so good to me? This is like my favorite thing. Iced triple espresso decaf in a venti cup with 3 stevia and almond milk to the top. So good. I've been enjoying using my Rocketbook. I think I shared with this to you before, my Rocketbook. Take notes in this little skinny book. It's got 18 pages in it that are all skinny and like a regular page, like that. You write on it with a friction pen, not a Frixion. Apparently it's called a friction pen, but it looks like it's Frixion. Where is it? That's what I always called it, but it's friction. And you can erase, and then when you're done, like you've done your mentoring on a page, then there's a little links at the bottom that you just put an X in. You take the app that comes with the Rocketbook and you just scan the page and it sends it to your cloud, or for me, I send it to Evernote, and I have files for each of my clients, and I can just wipe this with a damp microfiber cloth and dry it and use it over and over and over again and don't have any paper clutter. Isn't that darling? I got this on Amazon. Rocketbook Everlast. They also have a Rocketbook Wave that you can put in the microwave. I chose not to get the Wave because you microwave it and it takes out, everything you've written, which is convenient, but it shadows over time, they say. So I prefer this one. It's awesome. All right, 37 people on, 9 thumbs up. That's it, girls. Come on. You like it? Give it a thumbs up. It'll apparently increase your opportunity for, if you're liking it. I mean, don't like it if you don't like it, but like it if you do. Go ahead and like it, and then supposedly it helps you get notified better, but look at Mr. B, he likes it. He didn't get notified, so who knows what's going on with YouTube, but we love it. It gives us an opportunity to talk to you, and that's a good thing. Let's see, what else am I going to talk to you about, because you're not asking me questions, but if you do have questions, please put them in caps, okay, so I know it's a question. The time of karaoke, I don't know, Mr. B will have to answer that. Hey, Tressa. Gail, he'll tell us. I don't know what time. Get an Elton song ready, because Kat did a great job last time with Elton. The best country though, and I love your voice. He's got a great voice. Mine is kind of shaky, and Elton was kind of bad. I don't even care. It's all for fun. Is your homeschool lady the one who already has a YouTube channel? No. I remember someone that we used to see all the time commenting on your channel. Nope, that's not her. Karen Prather, I'm so glad you introduced me to the friction pens. You're welcome. Friction, yeah. Frixion, that's how I said it, but I was wrong, so wrong. Lisa, what's for dinner? We're having tilapia, my mother and I. Larry's going to have chicken thighs. That's what he's going to cook for himself. Mom and I are going to have tilapia, rice, and vegetables. We might blacken the tilapia. To blacken it, I just need paprika, thyme, garlic powder, onion powder, and salt, I think, and butter. You have to brown it in butter, blacken it in butter. I'm not really wild about blackening. I might just do it really lightly. I might not. And that particular recipe, we were actually watching Paula Deen, and she uses mayonnaise and what does she mix with it? Fresh cilantro, and serves it with that on a Kaiser roll. But I'm not doing that. We're going to have a slice of, a piece of fish, some rice, some veggies. Hello, what zone is the den bonus room to be done in? Different than the living room? Yep, zone 3. And other room, it's zone 3. If you live in your den and you don't live in your dining room, your living room, like you have a formal living room that you hardly go in, then you can consider the living area the room that you want to do. The great room, whatever that is, that's when you're going to clean that in zone 5. And then the other room becomes zone 3, the other room. Connie, Lisa, we are slowly going vegetarian today. Bean and vegetable fajitas with rice. That sounds good. I might not be available for karaoke. Someone else will be able to make requests. Aw, thanks, Margaret, for telling me. All right, let's see. Mr. B, tell us what time we're going live on karaoke, just so they know. Just so they can have fun with us on Kat and Mr. B, and put the link up for us. Please, sir. Okay, Jamie McDonald. Oh, I'm back. Yay. Good to have you back. I didn't know you left. 6 or 6:30 Eastern Standard Time for live karaoke with Kat and Mr. B. There we go. Can you put the link up, Mr. B? All you have to type is Kat and Mr. B on YouTube and it'll come up. Michelle, I had the best pork ribs last night. The trick is to pre-boil the ribs first and then marinate and bake so tender. Absolutely. My aunt used to put hers in the pressure cooker first. So that would be the same thing as putting them in the Instant Pot for a little while. Not too long. You don't want it to fall off the bone before you bake it in the oven. That is support to be woo-woo, not woo-hoo. It's supposed to be woo-woo, not woo, not who. Oh, okay, I got it. It's supposed to be woo-woo, like woo-hoo. I made bulk meals with beans. This is Melissa. I think the kids are so excited. It is Melissa. The kids are so excited for refried beans and rice. I made the other half into baked beans. My freezer will be happy. Melissa, yay. I love beans. I was watching something on TV on YouTube the other day where they just take mason jars and fresh lids and seals and put dried beans in them after they rinse and pick them, and just put water and salt in and put the lids on and put them in there. You have to put them in a real canner, a pressure canner. But it was so cool to make beans that way. Jamie McDonald says, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, everyone. We have 20 thumbs up, 52 people on here, so less than half, but I appreciate what I do have. Thank you so much. What's that over there? I keep seeing things behind me. It's just leaves. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns? How are you doing? Any questions on anything? Nothing? Hi, Kat. I'm a payroll baby. I'm home early on Fridays to do my home blessing. But maybe I should do it on Saturday and save my Fridays for me time or something with my daughter. I like the idea if you get home early on Fridays to get it done if you have the energy, and that way on Saturday you have more time for your family on family day and you're all rested up. So I like that idea. But if you can't, if you get home late, then you can do it on Fridays. If I was working today, my suggestion would be outside the home to do one part of the weekly home blessing hour every day, 10 minutes. Saturday I would strip the bed and wash the sheets, and I would do 1 hour of zone work. I would try to do as much of the basic weekly plan during the week, like buying my groceries, running my errands, doing the purse and the car, and then maybe on Saturday or Sunday afternoon probably I would do my planning and desk day. That's what I always recommend for people working outside the home, or even if you're working in the home for 8 hours or more and you can't do any household things, then that's what I would recommend. Okay? All right, don't forget to put your questions in caps for me. I really appreciate it. And we're going to go for about, how many more minutes? There's 53 of you on here, but a bunch of you are just hanging out. Thanks, Ellie K. I appreciate that. And just hanging out. We're just hanging out in the rain. The fun thing, I don't know, fun fact. See, I don't know if you can see it. You see those leaves right there? That's a wild banana tree. And my sister Patty picked a little banana off of it yesterday. She went over there and that's an empty lot next door. and picked a banana. It's ripening in the kitchen. It's green. They're not good. I don't know why she picks them, but they're little. They're about like the size of this. They're like little fat banana. Not very good, but it's kind of cool. A banana grew next door. It's actually, there's about 9 on the stalk. I'm hanging out in the sun, Dickie said. Awesome, Dickie. Mr. B gave me a 99-cent face. Isn't he fun? He wants all of you to do that, but you don't have to. Hi, Just Lovely JL. There's the link for Kat and Mr. B right there. My brain is overwhelmed with all I have to do. Where do I start? That's a good question. Having mentored you before, I know what your house is like and your situation is like. So maybe you need to be re-mentored. But that's okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Always start with today. Always start with your routine, followed by your zone, followed by your basic weekly plan, and ending the day with routines. Follow the 50 points. If you want to be mentored again, Ellie, I've got full mentorship open right now. It's going to start next week. I've got $25 mentorships available for people who want once a month, and I've got $50 available for people who want twice a month. So if you want once or twice a month, you sign up with Patreon. I would recommend that you sign up on June 1st. You will be charged immediately and again on the 1st of the month. So if you're signing before the 1st of the month, you're going to be paying twice at the end of the month, and that's not good. Now, if you signed up a week ago and we had time to talk, that would be all right, but I really think you might want to wait till the 1st. My friend is coming over to help me get the house clean to start fresh. Okay, good for you. I don't think that's a good idea, but good for you. You know why I think that's not a good idea? Why do I think it's not a good idea to have someone come over and help you get your house all straight? Because you learn zero. You form zero habits, and it looks so great that you think nothing needs to happen, and before you know it, you've totally retrashed the whole house, and so has the family, because you haven't learned how to clutter check on a regular basis. You haven't been doing your things every day. So if she comes and you do that, that's fine, but I don't think it's a great idea. I know it feels like a great idea because everyone wants and magic and it's done, and you think, oh, I'm totally going to keep it clean. You totally won't. You just won't. It's that dripping of water that wears away stone. It's that forming of mental patterns of what to do in your home that change your home for good. It's like a crash diet. Crash diets can get the weight off, but doesn't stay off. Okay, let's see. Bernadette, any words of encouragement for a mom with a newborn baby, baby number 4, who is struggling just to get everything on my routines done? Everyone is different, Bernadette. Is that Bernadette? Yeah, everyone is different. Their recovery is different. Their babies are different. Their nursing experiences are different. Their spouses are different. Their children's ages are different. There's so many different scenarios. I'm going to assume, since you only have 4 babies, that they're probably all youngish. I don't know how old your oldest is, and if you can delegate anything. If you have a 9-year-old, you can delegate some things, but you don't want to overwhelm a 9-year-old any more than you want to overwhelm a 16-year-old. You just want a little bit of things delegated. The best thing for people, unfortunately, it's already happened, but before you have your baby, is to set up what's going to happen afterwards, who you can delegate to, who's going to bring meals, and that's those kinds of things. If your baby is a couple of months old already, then it's time to get up and get going if you're healthy. If your baby is a couple of weeks old and you're feeling great, you can pop right up and do it too. But if you're not feeling so good, if there's some thing that's happened that's causing you to be extra tired, maybe your blood sugar's not right or whatever, then you're just gonna have to take it slow and not worry about it. Just take it slow and don't worry about it. Get up and get yourself ready every day, even if you're just gonna sit in a chair and nurse the baby and point for the kids to pick up things, and ask your husband, if he's already at the office, to please bring something home for dinner. And then ask him to please put the paper in the garbage can, But if you're better than that, if you're feeling better than that, then you're going to get up and take care of yourself in the morning, and then go make breakfast and run a load of laundry, and then take care of your little ones, and then take care of you and your baby and take a nap when everybody else takes a nap. That's a famous last words, but still good advice. And then do a clutter check two or three times, three probably times a day. If you have big kids, they can help do the clutter check. You can hold the baby, nurse the baby, whatever it is, and say, okay, honey, pick all these things up for right now. You can play with them again, but you've got way too much out. Put them all in the toy box. Listen, you got to drop being a perfectionist. So I know what we want to do. We want to get in our children's rooms and we want to sort it all out. We want to say, okay, these all go together and these all go together and these all go together, when in reality, your children don't care. They just want to dump it all together, and they dump it out on the floor and walk on it. And for like a 2-year-old, it's just a sensory exploring, fun thing to do. It's like manipulatives, you know, things they can touch and look at and play with and step on and walk around on and shove around. That's part of their fun. For you, it doesn't make sense. For them, it makes perfect sense. So my suggestion is cut down on the number of toys they have. Put them away so they won't have so many that you break your neck walking through the room. But 3 times a day, it has to be picked up and start over again. I know. Okay. So I know that's not a bunch of good information, but it's the best I can do on the fly for you. I hope it helped you. Do your before bed routine. It's critical. And make sure someone runs the dishwasher and someone empties the dishwasher. And someone puts the clothes in the dryer and brings them to you at least so you can fold them on the bed, and then puts them away for you. But it's not a time to start decluttering. It's just not the time to do it. You've got too many things on your plate. You've got a newborn. Now, once that baby is about 9 months old, your life is normal again. And a lot of people get there a lot sooner than 9 months, but I would say that's the cutoff. At 9 months, everything's back to normal as it's ever gonna be, okay? In the meantime, you do the very best you can, making sure that you delegate and that you run the house like a CEO, firm but kind. Okay, let's see what we have here. So I hope that helped, Bernadette. Do the zones start on Monday? Yep, the zone starts on Monday. We're going to be in zone 1, the entryway, all week long next week. Hi, Gani. I'll try to be careful. I know, Ellie, you try to be careful. We love all of our YouTube and Patreon family. We can't wait to meet y'all in person. That's going to be fun. One day, not now. Where can I find a list for the 50 points you refer to? You can find that as a patron on the Patreon videos. And if you can't find it, send me a personal message and I'll show you where it is when you're on the Patreon side. I'll sign up this month. Great, LDK, great. Habit is so vital to tackle the mess. Yes, JL. Kat, last year, this is Connie, you helped me add a daily laundry room. You helped me add on daily laundry room that gets dirty during summer from when guests tromp through from pool. Would you recommend the wiping tables and chairs by me every day? Did the tables and chairs get dirty? I don't remember what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Or leave cleaning supplies for people to clean area up themselves. So are you having, how many people? Are these strangers? What's going on? Why are the chairs and tables getting dirty? Is it because they're eating outside? I mean, are we talking about poolside or what? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Question from Randy about spiral notebooks, advantage of monthly versus using one till it runs out. I always, when I had spiral notebooks, like to use one a month just because I like to start fresh. And they cost $0.25 when you buy them during school supply times. But now I'm loving this for $25, $26. I never ever have to buy another one, period, the end, and I don't have paper clutter. I like that. JL, I would leave supplies and be hopeful that the guests are cleaners. I have been following your routines, this is Melissa again, and I can't tell you how much it's changed the atmosphere of our home. 3 clutter checks have transformed our home. Clutter checks keep the wave from taking over the house of just clutter. Bernadette said, thank you. I hope that helped, Bernadette. Juanita Hale, hi, Juanita. Top mod, woohoo. Only mod this evening. Yes, sir. Oop, nope. Nope. Okay, that's funny. All right, girls, listen, and Mr. B, we've got 25 minutes in. Don't forget the shameless plug. I'm not going to do the shameless plug anymore, but I will tell you that Sunday is the last day you can put your, actually on Sunday, I'm closing out the drawing for the books, for Robin's books. So if you don't have your name in for a free book, you won't be one of the 2 people who win for sure. If you put your name in, there's always a possibility. Send it to abetterlifewithkat@gmail.com. Thanks. Okay, where do you come from, my wee henny? You guys. Look Ash, look Margaret. Love it. All right, are we done? Are we done talking? Hello, almost missed you. Micah, hi, so happy to have you. We got about 5 minutes. What do you want to talk about? More questions? Sometimes you don't like my answers. I think you don't ask me questions because you're afraid I'll be mean. And I'm trying not to be mean, just honest. There's one thing about it. I'm honest. I'm not, what's it called? Passive aggressive. I'm not that person. I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to be nice. But I'm going to tell you the truth, and you might not like it, and you might not think it's nice, but it is nice. I'm helping you have a better life if you listen, okay? All right. Connie said, I live in Oregon. Because of the weather, it needs to be wiped off every day. I guess I'm asking if it's rude for me to leave cleaning supplies and people clean themselves. I have a huge family. Oh, no, not at all. I would say, hey, everybody, help me out. You know, there's a lot of people here. When you're done for the day, could you please wipe the table and chairs for me? I really appreciate it. This cleaning stuff's over here. Thanks. Listen, you're hosting. They can do a little bit. All right, let's see. Sharon Witham. Hi, Sharon. Late getting on. That's okay. Michelle, my kids have gone back to school in Australia. Really? I bet that's a change for you. Appreciate your honesty. Thank you, Sandy. Dickie Talmadge, I sent my name in, and did you get it? Yes, I did. Honest but nice. Live karaoke coming up. Have a great night. And where did you get that coffee? I got that coffee from Mr. B. It's so good. Mr. G, it's a Starbucks. It's the S word. Micah, with places not taking donations, do you think yard sale will be good to get rid of things? Probably not, Micah. You don't want to be exposed to all those people breathing in your yard. I wouldn't think so. Plus, I'm going to tell you that a yard sale is not the best thing for sidetracked people. It's very difficult for us. We always think we can do it. We get everything planned to do it. We get everything that we're going to need to have the perfect yard sale. And then we don't fill it out to the very end, and we have to stick the stickers on at the last minute, and we're late setting it up, and then it rains, and in the end, you're so exhausted and you still have stuff left over. It's not, I don't recommend it. Even Marla Silly, the original Flylady, doesn't recommend it. It's better to just give it away. And those places should be opening fairly soon in most of the world. Yep, Sharon said they're so exhausting. They are. They're so exhausting. But that was a good question, Micah. Thanks for asking it. I got the girls started on the playroom, one square on a shelf at a time. JL, your little girls are so sweet. Speaking the truth in love, Bible. Thank you, Gail. Tracy, I'll go next. What do you think of laundry on Sunday? I've been skipping Sunday and Tuesday, and it backs up. If you need to do laundry every day, you need to do laundry every day. But Tracy, I know for a fact that you're at home and you have 2 little children. I would think that 2 to 3 loads of laundry a day would get it during the week, period. You might have to do sheets on Saturday if you're pulling your bed sheets off then. That's what I would think. I would hate to think that you had to do laundry on Sunday or even on Saturday if you're at home. Now, I know that you've been working, and so it's going to be different that you're not working. If you're working, that's a whole nother kettle of fish. But once you're not working all the time, you're going to be able to get 2 or 3 loads done during the day, every day, and eventually get caught up and won't have but about 2 loads a day with that many children, okay? Your kids are still little. When they're 9, they can start doing their own loads, and that'll be awesome. Let's see. Sharon, yard sales are exhausting. Rachel Pugh said, Micah, with everything closed, I have had a lot of luck doing porch pickups with my neighborhood Buy Nothing group on Facebook. I do easy laundry on Sundays like towels, JL says. Yes, that always happens to me, so I was going to ask you if you had any ideas to help, Micah. Micah asked that. I had to risk my life in the COVID-19 jungle to rescue that coffee. Not scared. Mr. B, you're in such a weird mood. I had Starbucks yesterday. Venti skinny mocha frappuccino. Yum, yum, yum. Anything venti is awesome from Starbucks. That's Margaret Rose. Micah said, Rachel, good idea. Thanks. Plus, I didn't want to be around a lot of people, and I have trouble with yard sales in the past. Blessed and protected. Amen. Tracy, oh, I have only been doing 1 a day. Yep, you probably need to bump it up to 2 a day, but now you're not working. You can afford to do 2 a day. It won't be hard. Mr. B, you're hilarious. All right, girls, it's time. It's been 30 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this little chat. We just had a little bit of fun and answered a couple of questions. I hope that if you want to be a patron, you become one. And you know how to find it. Go to patreon.com and look for A Better Life with Kat, or use the link. If you're thinking about next month being mentored, do wait till June 1st. If you sign up now, it's going to be too late for me to talk to you before the end of the month, and you'll be charged. I hate to say this to you because I'm afraid you're going to forget on June 1st. So if you really, really want to, put it on your calendar so you don't forget, okay? All right, that's it for today. I am going to have a fun night with karaoke with Mr. B in a little bit. I hope you join us. And in the meantime, always remember that I love you and that you are beautiful.